Jane, my ghost. Hi. How you feeling tonight? I, if we actually fake a sprint, I might finish a book. That feels more timely than it is. It was a couple years. And what the flip? Here we go. I've got Anthrax Protocol that apparently was released in 2016, but it feels more like it's documenting 2020. But, with a hopeful ending and a nice happy bit, only because I'm kind of evil. Okay. JB is crashed behind me here, thinking he's sneaky, but I know he's there. And I got a blanket to swat his butt. So that's what we will be working on tonight. Is essentially about 40 pages left that I'm kind of flying through. And wow, can y'all tell how scratchy my voice is? Frickin' sinuses. I cannot kick these things to save my life. And hi, other person. I don't know who it is yet, but it says there's 2. I just started book 2 of Dresden-Files. Nice. Get them Dresdens. Well, yeah, I don't think this one is a series. It might be. We do have like a whole group of people. I'm enjoying this one. I might have to find something else by this author. JB was being a butthead earlier. I did my little belly dance review in here. And then went to go in the living room to do everything else so I could get little man to snuggle, look over, and he's like, "Oh, you left me long enough to take your laptop out there? Num, num, num." Just in the corner trying to chew on the hibiscus that when I filmed it was still too cold for it. Thankfully, it has since warmed up and it's supposed to stay just warm enough for him. So that will be living outdoors for the next week. Because that one is a plant killer. Even more than I am. Is it still too cold for you to get out in your yard, Elaine? Did it ever warm up a little bit and stop the raining? Oh, well, hello. Like, fine, you're gonna call me sneaky, I'll snuggle. Oh. Not warming up here? Oh, rude. It doesn't know if it's gonna warm up here or not. It's like, yeah, it's gonna be 40s next weekend. Just kidding, it'll be the high 50s. But then again, it also said it'd rain today, and now it's going, it might rain at 11 o'clock. JB, look at you. You're famous. You're so loved. So loved you're not even going to purr for me. He was giving me taps this morning to wake me up. Usually he's a butthead and puts out the claws. He's like, "Mama? Hey, Mama. You want to pet me? I'm sitting right on you." He was like, "Oh, you're laying down. Let me wiggle in right here." And turn around and stare at you. Because he sat on my hip and slapped me. I'm like, "Wait, what?" Like, I think her eyes open. Let me get in right here. Mostly so he could stare at his other mama who was, playing furry headboard and was like, "Wait, my son's there. Let me turn around and use your pillow." She was just like snorting in my nose. Huh. So y'all were being weirdos, and little man didn't want to snuggle. He just wanted to yell at the mailman across the street. Yeah. So what is Dresden book number 2? I don't know what that one's about. Or which one it is. Ooh, did I find the spot? Do you like your inner ear scratched? I think I found his spot for the moment. Sometimes he's like Franny. He wants you to touch his ear, and other times that's abuse. Oh, oh no, you want the cheekies? Okay. I don't think you can see his other paw, but he's like, oh yeah, making an air biscuit with the paw that's dangling off. Hi, Lily. How are you? Full moon, not sure. Just on page 2. Oh, you really did just start Dresden. Loved your live yesterday, Cobalt. Aw, yay! Love making connections. So what are you reading tonight, Lily? Yeah? You gonna yell at me? Oh, boop your nose. Just made coffee. I'm happy. Getting that evening coffee in. Reading Love Lettering by Kate Claiborne. You always have the most interesting ones I've never heard of. Hey, Matthew, how are you? What are you going to be playing tonight? Trying to finish by tomorrow morning. 233 pages. Oh, geez. Is there a reason you're staying up all night to finish that book? She's a great writer. Highly recommend. It sounds mushy, but knowing you, it's some kind of a horror. They start off mush, and then he goes all crazed killer. Huh. What do you think, JB? What's your bet? Lilo and Stitch starts tonight. Pray for me. I can't decide whether I really want to see Lilo and Stitch or if it's gonna just be like a cheesy ripoff of the cartoon that I already know, but with, editing out some of my favorite parts because people are getting dumber. Like if you have Lilo and Stitch, he goes and hides in the dryer. But if you watch it on Disney Plus, apparently kids cannot be trusted to not be dumb. And parents don't have eyes in the back of their head 24/7, so it had to be edited out. Now he like hides in a closet or something. I have a book on hold. I need to not have so many checked out. You can always go ahead and pick up the hold and then just, take a couple days to finish it. I think you get like 2 or 3 weeks. Not this time. So it actually is what the title sounds like. I didn't know you went for the romances. So if it's got to be romantic, at least it's, romantic comedy. We will see if I make my crazy goal. Well, good luck. How many others do you have checked out, Lily? And I can I've got 3 checked out. I've got 2 ebooks and 1 audiobook. I'm struggling with the audiobook because I just feel like lazy sitting around listening to that. Whereas like I can sit around reading, but I feel weird sitting there listening to a book. And I can't hear it at work when would be the perfect time to go audio so that they don't know that I'm actually reading. But it's so loud. 3 right now. Nice. So, we're tied, but it's all good. There's one of the books I will finish quickly because it's a Disney book. And then one was just me getting a head start on next month's Vampires Chronicles. Because they take me forever and absolutely kill my TBR. But I'm usually fairly good at devouring the other books. Huh. Somehow I can read ebooks much faster. So I've knocked out like a quarter of Tale of the Body Thief. was that? Was that your other human? Were they playing with their whatever thingy they're making? I finally got an answer. He's working on some pretty red stairs with, memory foam cushioning, of course, because little man is not pampered enough. Getting custom made comfort stairs so he can get up in bed when he's sleepy. Oh, see, I can knock off vampire. They're taking me like 2-3 weeks for a Vampire Chronicle. Like, I've been reading Tale of the Body Thief for a week now, and I'm only on like a page 100. I think there's like 430 in this next one. Hey, how are you? What are you up to tonight? Hi. Sounds like you're getting ready to sing the Seven Dwarfs song. Hi. It's off to work we go. But it's Friday and we're not going to work. Slow go for me too. Still on the Vampire stat for my second time. Read it in my 20s, 20 years ago. I think I've now read it 3, maybe 4 times. I remember reading as many as they had when I was in high school. Yeah, that was 20 years ago. So I was current at the time. I know there was at least 9 books then. I think she finished 10 before she went off. I've read them all once. Some of them twice. And I'm missing 2 of them, but I haven't found them at the book sales yet. Mm-hmm. So hopefully the library will be working with me when the time comes. Because some of them are like, there's no hold, and other ones like, there's 3 people trying to read this one. But you never know what it'll be in, 4 months. No, we don't, huh? You can't tell he was laying on the arm. Now he's just slid and he's like laying on my hip. I need to check which ones I'm missing. I know I need the Atlantis one. That one, weirdly enough, was like one of my favorites because it was just so weird that it like moved at a faster pace. But it wasn't as like weird as you would expect for something that has Atlantis in the title. So apparently that is not a good indicator because I had one that mentioned Atlantis and actually it was just about evil Germans. I just found Merrick at the thrift store. Need to check my list. I may be missing a couple. That was a nice score you got at the thrift store, Lane. I'm excited to get there. Maybe by January 2026. Hey, a book a month. Get to it when you get to it. Hi, good morning. Oh, where are you at? Kabukarin. It's coming on evening here. Well, it will be by the time the stream is over. Never read it. I back read. Nice. I stay your life for a while. Oh, well, thank you. How are you doing this? Well, morning for you. Just getting our start of the stream chaos and probably get a little sprint attempting to go in about 45 minutes. We always get off track with lots of chatting in the start. Oh, you falling asleep on me. My cat over here, JB, is snoring himself to sleep. Thrift store, always some fun finds. Oh yeah, love a good thrift store. Half of them end up they're there for a reason, and then half of them are like, oh, this bitch just came from somebody who reads book once and goes, I'm done. So it'll still be in really good shape. It's actually a good book. I just don't reread. You never know what you're gonna get, but they're always for prices that are worth trying new stuff without a big risk. I don't have a book to read tonight. Packing and stuff, but I might work on my books. So pray for me that I actually finish the planning. Oh, well, good luck. Where are you packing off to? You going on a trip or just gonna go like stay with some other family for a bit? Oh, you're not a good pillow there. Oh, sorry. Here you go. Oh, I'm jealous. I want a cat to rock. Weirdly, this is the only place that he will snuggle even while unconscious. Like, you're allowed to pet him on the bathroom and kitchen counters because I trained him on that one. That I was going to make him eat what was already in his food dish unless he let me pet him on the kitchen counter. And he'll yell at you for him on the bathroom counter. And he'll sneak up once he thinks you're asleep in bed. Or in that, it's go time. Until I got this chair, and then he was like, oh, I like this one spot. But I think part of that is this used to be his brother's room before I converted it to a library. He's like, I wasn't allowed in here when it was my brother's. Bro, thrift reading is always fun, especially when you find the exact book you've been looking for. Oh, that is always good. It doesn't usually happen, but it's so good when it does. I'm currently working on moving. We're moving to a more farming area where I live so that our chickens have more room. We're getting goats finally. I'm so freaking excited. The house finally. You're getting goats? That's awesome! They're so cute. Being built, I've been waiting for 6 months. Seems like a long time, but for building like your dream home, that is quick. That's amazing. Well, hopefully you love it there and you have some really cool goats. So you're going full farm. Fresh eggs for all your baking and hey, free grass cutting service. Get some donkeys and sheep and y'all can have a petting zoo. I'd totally go. Yeah. Or that'd be the one I would just hang out with the donkey all day if I could. Thanks. I might post a bit on my community tab to show my goats. Not my dream home. It's more like a makeshift home because no one in my house could agree on a house. It'll still be nice till you're, old enough to do your own thing. Did you at least get to like design your own room? Like it's going here, and I want the closet and stuff over there. We are getting a sheep, although I wish we were getting our mini donkeys. Yes! Mini donkeys are so cute. Big old pet me heads. I don't think I've ever actually gotten to pet a sheep. I've seen a couple at a distance, but they're never interested in getting petted. I wonder if they're as soft as they look. You'll have to tell me. They're like little clouds on feet. Huh. You're just out there living the dream with the farm animals. And you might eventually get the mini donkey. I did. I've got my furniture picked out for once. We're actually moving to a spot I like. Although this part of the state I live is much like Australia. So really hot guys and everything else there wants to kill you. Got it. Beware everything, including the guys. With this weather, maybe I should get goats. Would keep things down until it warms up. Can convert the garage to a barn. Neighbors would go crazy. Yeah. And then you could like go out and snuggle the goats, and I will live vicariously through you. And one day I will make it to Canada. Like, where's the goats? We'll put them in pajamas and watch them hop around. Because you got to have at least one pygmy just because they're so cute. I've seen the videos. They love hopping around and headbutting everything in their little pajamas. And their little demon eyes, but they're cute when they're little. So we can forgive the demon eyes. Mm-hmm. What do you think, Beezer? Would you like a pet goat? Even though you wouldn't be allowed outside with it because, you're stupid and would get lost in the backyard. Yes, you would. You're coasting on your good looks like your mama. Well, not extremely hot, but scorpion and giant spiders and rattlesnakes. Yeah, that's all evil. At least in Australia, some of the evil is cute. There's some evil that's just, ew, the spiders and snakes, but they have like kangaroos that apparently can rip you to shreds, but they're so cute. Yes. And the little wallabies probably could too, but they're tiny and they look adorable. They're like baby kangaroos all the time. JB's super chill. Mm-hmm. Well, he hasn't gotten his loving in a while since I didn't do the stream last week. And that's about the only time we really hang out in here because everybody else will cuddle in the living room and avoids in here. So we read in the living room, and then we try to make ourselves go to bed, which means we don't stay in here reading once everyone's asleep. That's a weekend deal. My mother won't let me have spiders. That's good. Spiders are creepy. They get raid or a shoe. If it's too big for the shoe, just get the flamethrower. And just, there's the insurance. You can start over. Let's see this time around. He's like, I haven't gotten attention. So now I'm ready for it. The last couple nights he's been sitting outside the door going, are we going in tonight, Mama? And the answer to that is no, because I tried to read last night and I hit myself in the face with the book. That's why there's still 40 pages left. I'm like, I got 3, and then I woke up. You and your flamethrowers. I like fire. And you don't get, murdered by the spider if it, burns to death before it can get you. Aw, thank you. I'm glad to be back. These sinuses are just, I cannot kick them to save my life, but the severity comes and goes. I think we'll make it tonight. Huh. It's weird. This is one of the things I look forward to every week. It's my Friday night, just hang out and chat with everyone. We call it a sprint, but we all know that's probably not going to happen. Hey, flamethrowers are helpful. I agree with Kat. I've been banned from fire. Yeah, they keep telling me I'm not allowed to have flamethrowers at home either. Y'all can't see, but he's just going, ah, with his mouth hanging all open, snoring. I see your fangs, and it's adorable. The other night, I was all cozy in bed, and I heard a big thump. A huge spider landed on my arm. He had to die. Sorry, Mr. Spider. You go surprising me. You get what you get, and it's usually not something nice. If you want to surprise me with the puppy, that's one thing. You surprise me with the creepy crawly, everything's getting destroyed. Yikes, I would have That's when you scream and fling and then go, oh crap, I flung it. And that's when you have to have a flamethrower because good luck finding it again. Like, you gotta find it. You gotta get to the light so you can find it. Oh crap. Where is it going while the lights are out? Killed it with my phone. Oh gee. That was kind of like in New Mexico. Yeah, I kept a shoe in the bathroom. Because, yeah, that's where they like to surprise you. Like, oh, you think you can go to the bathroom in peace? And something would creep in from, like, I don't know where. So there were just, flip-flops and sandals in every room for just in case. But if one ever touched me while I was sleeping, oh my god, I would be homeless. That sucks. Although I've never been afraid of spiders. No one really cared. One time I had a spider jump down, like on his web while I was showering, and I showered with the spider that day. Forgot my mom was going to shower after me. She's deathly afraid. Let's just say we all got a show that day. So, like, some of them I don't mind, like, daddy long legs and the little, really skinny, just not long legs, but like weird, like attic spiders. If they stay in their lane, that's fine. Like, stay way up above me. But no, it as soon as it touches me, there's a scream, and then I'm finding a shoe. Because that is not okay. Well, I had one. It about killed me in the shower because I was good with it in the corner, but then it started moving, and yeah, that was before I had my bathroom shoe, and I almost died. It died instead, but I almost died. I enjoy spiders, to be honest. My mom is the complete opposite. They're allowed to live so long as they are outside, away from me and the pups. If I see it, it got to go. Same thing with mice are adorable. They are not allowed in the house. Hat, don't give me that fang face. Yeah, I saw that. You was gonna swing and bite me. Don't be a butt. Mm-hmm. Oh, you off to terrorize my plants. Crap. He thinks he's so sneaky. He's like, can I stare at this and her not notice? Looks like a kitty hug. Oh, he thought about it. He's been known to do it and then gets surprised when I'll boop him on the nose. Like, you're not allowed to finger bop me. And if he keeps it up, he's afraid of blankets and pillows and just about everything else. I'm not going to fight you, but I'll just wave the blanket towards him. And he goes, she tried to moil me. I swear that was 100-pound sack she was throwing at me. And he runs away. Ooh, it's a love fight. Mm-hmm. He's a butthead. Like, I literally carried him home. And every chance he gets, he bites and puts his claws out on me. The other human was going to leave him where we found him. And, like, he'll flop over like he's going to fight, but he'll keep his claws in. Me, he'll be, like, following me around, slapping, yelling for pets. And the second I lean over to start petting him, he flops over and puts his claws out. Mm-hmm. But the other one, you just go, oh, I'll just give you my fuzzy toe pads. He's such a butt. But he coasts on his good looks and his occasional snuggles. And the fact that he is completely oblivious, so it's funny when his eyes go big and his ears go back. And he doesn't know what's going on. He gives aggressive love. Mm-hmm. Like, he will literally be like, "Mama, mama," and he'll be giving the saddest meows, chasing you down, smacking your ankles for attention. And the second you stop to give it to him, "Let's fight." But God, the amount of spiders we had in my older house was insane. It was an oak house. Went through hurricane after hurricane, over 100 years old, had a giant spider problem. I'm glad it survived all those hurricanes. That is terrifying. And the spiders. I scolded my cat once 20 years ago, and he slapped me and hit the vein on my hand. I had to go to the ER and get a tetanus shot. I still loved him, but I was mad. He was my baby. That is wow. Like, what are the odds of, you get one smack and he gets just the right spot? That's Cats are lucky because they're either very sweet or they are pure evil. They rarely have an in-between mode. Except for, like, they have their unconscious mode. Jeez. I'm glad you were okay, but silly. Yeah. Jackie boy one night, like, certain noises would just set him off. Like, he would be all cuddly, he would hear a noise and just. So I have a little scar right here where he wrapped himself around my arm and started chewing on me. I'm like, I swear I didn't try to off myself. It was just my cat. And, like, for the longest, I'm like, I can't hold anything in this hand for about a week. It would shake. And then it healed up. I'm like, yeah, he did not get to cuddle that night. It's like, nope. We heard another cat. You are going back outside till you calm down. We got to work. We knew certain sounds. Grab the oven mitts, grab the cat. You can come in 10 minutes. It was just like it was like he would get to this nobody's home. He wouldn't realize what he was doing and he'd give you the most pathetic, "I'm sorry. Can I come back?" So once that cold air hit him, he would, like, snap out of it. Valid though, I had a cat. She was one I had rescued, and, like, one point, a week of having her, she was abused and such one time nearly blinded me. My eye was swole shut for almost a day. Oof. That is. You think they're, like, sweet and harmless because they're tiny, but those claws are fast and they are sharp. So dogs are huge, but cats they'll mess you up more because they're freaking fast. You can't dodge them little fluffy ninjas with their knife paws. But then we end up loving them anyways. As we had Jackie boy for 12 years. And now he did that to me when he'd only been there a couple of months. He got mad at the cat on the outside of the window hitting on Pandora, and he took it out on me. Like, you touched me, and I was in fight mode, trying to defend my honor and my girl that don't want me. Silly kitties. I overstepped my boundaries with her. I understood. Wasn't mad. Didn't discipline her. She never did that to me again. She really realized that she was safe. Yeah, Jackie boy was just, like, certain noise. Like, he was another, he was a street cat. And he just followed me home one night and was like, I'm good. But this, like, if he would hear, like, another cat or a certain high-pitched sound, it would just, something would click in his brain and go, he's gonna need to go somewhere while he calms down because he's dangerous. He would, like, you knew because he would get that look in his eye. JB is just like, oh, you're petting me? Wait, you're petting me. Oh. Ooh, I'm not getting in trouble. Okay, I'm gonna go. Like, not evil. He's never done super bad things. He's a bratty teenager. Like, I want mama, but I don't want her to know because I'm tough. So, like, I took in a foster kid. Oh, they kind of are, especially when they have been abused beforehand. They're just, furry, cute fosters instead of, hairless, two-legged ones. Huh. Whether, their discipline is usually, you get a finger bop. Shocks him more than anything. Ooh, that's what she did to me. I had gotten off my school bus and she walked up to me and followed me home. Glad she did. She was nearly dead. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jackie Boy was just, starving because he was an outdoor cat, not a very good hunter. Misaligned. Oh my goodness. Yeah, JB was just, I found him at the factory I used to work at, and the mama had abandoned him, and his eyes were so gunked up he couldn't see anything. So he was just waddling around. Took him home, got medicine for his eyes, got him food, water, and he would stand in the food and go, "Where is it?" Because his nose was not working at the time, his eyes didn't. So we had to bottle feed him for a few weeks. So when he's being a butthead, I like to, I was like, I liked you better when you were blind. Because when he was bottle fed, he was so sweet. He'd just curl up and purr and tap you when he needed another bottle. None of this buttholery. I did eventually lose her. Turns out she had feline AIDS, passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry. Poor thing. We do get attached to him. You know how that goes. We lost Jackie Boy about 8 months ago. He was our snuggly boy. You gave her a really good 3 years. Nice off the street snuggles. I actually wrote a small story on it to cope. Miss her every day. She's in a better place. I'm sorry. Oh. Yeah. That is the one problem with having animals. They don't live nearly long enough. And we all get attached. My cat died at age 7. I felt so robbed as he was robbed as well of a long life. Mm-hmm. Like my Pandora she was only 9 years old. But she also never topped 4 pounds. So we're like, you kind of knew, but at the same time, like, it's a cat. She was supposed to live to like 20. But she was a little dumpster runt. I've never had a pet live to old age. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lily. It's always the good ones. Our shadow was just 4, Panther's brother. That is a very popular name. I think parents' cat was Shadow, but I think she was only like 12 or so, same as Jackie Boy. We've turned this into quite the stream, haven't we? Oh, animals. It's what happens when the Chaos Gremlins are missing. I blame Vin and Noah and Jenny, who left some of our kids 14, 15, and 9. Aw. And you still got little old Tiki starting trouble. I have another cat, my cat Gingy. I named him Tigger, but who actually uses their names? Exactly. If nothing else, the closest they get is like an offshoot of their name. Like Franny is Fran Fran. And we got Oscar Bosker. I've had him since I was like 2. He's 14 now. I'm 15 now. He's a ginger. They don't tend to lead long life. Aw. Some of us manage to survive somehow. We just get bad reps for being stupid. I had to leave with my dog with my ex 14 years ago and never knew what happened to her. Oh, yeah, exes are the worst. Mine tried to keep my dog. Thankfully, I'm still very close to his parents, and they're like, yeah, we're taking your dog to her. So, like, they came to visit for one Thanksgiving and brought me the dog. Had him till he was 9, but I did have to leave him for 2 years, and it sucks. Not the one with cancer, a dog we rescued together. Mm-hmm. It's like, we're gonna rescue him together, but let's be honest, we know who he bonded with. Sick for a long time, got better after I brought in that other cat. Her name was Athena. He's still living and thriving today. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you still got a couple to hang out with. Tiki coming on 3, Panther 8, Xena 17. Oh, wow. Xena's just like, I really am a warrior princess. Jenny's missing out. We know she could cause some chaos. Like, I was in Dave and Gareth's sprint yesterday till my had a friend from back home call me, and yeah, there was talk about butter and cucumbers and Gareth seeds. It went off the rails very quickly. So it was already off the rails before I even got there, and then we just kind of made it worse. He is famous on YouTube, a video of her swinging on her tire swing with her mouth. Oh, I will have to go pull up that one. I can never say no to a doggy video. They're always so happy. There's mine getting jealous. I'm like, y'all aren't doing anything. You're laying there snoring, which is adorable, but you know, if you tuck yourself in, I'm gonna go look at doggy videos online. Watch them do their little dances and whatnot. I low-key need advice, y'all. I have a phobia of dogs. Was attacked by one at 4. I had to get stitches. Ooh, that is traumatic. We are getting some dogs this winter to help herd our chickens. Aww. I will share on my community wall. Yay! Anyone got tips on dogs? I might get hate for it, but whatever. People hating on doggy stuff, there's something wrong with them. They are very unhappy people. Dogs are... If the tail's wagging, you're probably good. Just make sure, let them sniff you first. Don't go surprising them. They don't know you or if anything's happened to them first, because they might be traumatized too. Like, Little Man is my snuggly little baby, but he was abused before I got him, so he takes a while to decide to like anyone. Peanut butter will very quickly make them your friend, though. Oh, JB. Be ashamed. Oh, the little ones are disgusting. That wasn't me. I know it was you. I didn't do that. Don't give me that face. He's like, it wasn't me, Mama. I'm innocent. Really? Don't lie to me. There's only 2 of us in this room. Sheepdogs. Aw. I've never had one of those, but they're always so cute on TV. Not as bad as the Franny one, but oh. He's never gassed me before. It's more of a, you use a litter box and I can tell, go bury it. Franny, on the other hand, you're like, Are you sure that was just air that came out of you? Sometimes even she's not sure and has to check because they're so bad. Mm-hmm. My parents' cat was the worst. Like, you wouldn't know, but she would leap away from me. Like, why'd you suddenly, oh God, evacuate the room? And she was the like most prissy, posh kitty ever. But what came out of her was lethal. And it was always silent. Your only warning was suddenly she doesn't want belly rubs anymore. And then to scatter. Open the window. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't hate you for that one. Though, you could have gone and gassed your other mama. She wouldn't mind. She sniffs butt. Unfortunately, like, my sinus has been all clogged. I'm like, that's supposed to smell like something, and it's very mild. And then he does that. I'm thankful for my sinuses because it's probably even worse than I thought. And that's why we don't eat mama's plants. Nasty boy. He's like, I didn't do it, mama. But I'm putting myself in timeout staring at the wall. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's really ashamed now he's back to staring at the plants over in the corner going, she won't notice. Rude kitties. Give Jenny some crap. I shared her videos to my community page. Ooh, I'll be watching that later. And hopefully everybody else goes and checks it out because those community tabs, I swear they get buried half the time. You got to go and look for them. I may only leave up for a couple days as my ex still stalks me. Oof. Good luck. Exes are, well, they're exes for a reason. I must watch the chickens now. One must have responsibilities at all times. Well, good luck. Hopefully the chickens do something adorable. They start off as cute, and occasionally they're sassy. I've seen some pretty funny videos of them. It's okay, not leaving, just chilling with chickens in the background. I love them. Aw, well, that's cool. Apparently they make good pets, or so I've been told by a couple folks. Like, they're cute as babies, and their eggs are delicious. But, not gonna lie, I love me some hot wings and some good old, like, Chinese. It's part of the reason I could never have a proper farm. Like, cows are adorable. And then I would have to become a vegetarian, and I've tried that, and it didn't go well for anyone. They really do. Kind of like cats, except more dog-like. Wait, so are they friendly or not? Because you got the cat and the dog. We all know dogs are friendly and snuggly. Cats, they're hit or miss. I got 2 chickens that prefer me over anyone else. Nice. They know who feeds them. I'm still trying to, convince the squirrel to go come hang out with me. You know who's throwing out the peanuts. Like, y'all sit up on the wire and the fence and watch me throw out the food every day. It's about time they let me pet them. And Flit's still playing hard to get. I haven't seen him since that one video. Hopefully we'll get more visits once all the marigolds start sprouting. Guess I don't have enough zinnias. One sec, our rooster's crowing. Your rooster's clock is off. By like 12 hours. Silly roosters. Excuse me. So, shall we make a happy mood by knocking off our first, sprint of the evening? Or sprinting and working on planning for some books? I get all that world building and languages going. We'll get you towards your goal of finishing off your book by tomorrow. There. That's the one. Despite belief, roosters actually crow all day. Oh, that is a rude rooster. It's being mouthy. Fading fast, going to head off. Well, thanks for stopping in, Elaine. Yeah, hopefully you feel better and then get to go work out in the yard tomorrow. I'll catch you on Voxer later. Let's see. I'm going to tempt fate. We'll take off the glasses. Tea tomorrow. It'll be good because I think it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. So good for chatting and reading and napping. So that's why no chaos tonight. They're saving it all for the offline tea where we can say all the stuff. So it's really going to be chaos. How long are we reading for? Oh, I just usually try to go for on the half hour or 45. Figure we'll go to the half hour for this one. I haven't figured out how to get a streaming platform that'll let me put a timer up. So I just have to pick a certain point in the hour. Gotta go as well. I must feed the birds. Well, thanks for coming in. Good luck with the birds and all your packing. Hope you enjoy the new place. It is far too quiet. Let's see. A little music so it's not creepily silent. Bees are... Get away from that. Yeah, I heard that attempted fuss. Oh, Jack, what did you get into this time? Kicking off the weekend with some blurry eyes. I was playing Scrabble hardcore. Did you have to, drink every time you lost a hand? That would make for an interesting one. Like, you're guaranteed loss once you start, but it could be interesting. Usually it's Jenga that turns into a drinking game. But Oscar. Bullies, basically. Bullies. Alrighty. Well, the second I sit down, they want to start some junk. Oscar, if you don't get your butt out that window, I'm gonna bite you. Don't you do it. I will lock you in the bedroom with me. Hair butt. Yes, I'm talking about you too, friend. Oscar, you better freaking not. I will bite you. I read 8 pages, and it's so cute. Oh, so I take it that means you like it. And how's your Scrabble game going, Jack? Or are you having a little too much fun with the spirits to keep the game going? I've almost finished. I got about 30-ish pages. Probably would have finished, but the pups were being buttheads. So I went and grabbed my backup book for next sprint. This is very much, it was published in 2016, but it feels a lot more current than that. They've got a release of anthrax of some sort. Because, well, the title kind of gives away what disease they're going to find when everyone starts dropping dead. But there's all the intrigue and backstabbing. And the romance is the worst part of it. So contrived. But overall, I'm enjoying it. I have to look for more stuff by the author. What do you think, Lily? Are you going to make it through your book, or is the coffee not doing its job? Oscar! That's enough. Yeah. Come here, big girl. You're not in trouble. I know it's your big brother. He's being a butt. Mm-hmm. He is. He's just being a big old butt. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah, I know. Sounds like people have the audacity to be outside. They didn't ask permission to go in and out of their houses. Oh, big pigs. You're being a good big girl. Well, we're just going to show you a cute big girl, but she decided to go flop in the hallway instead. Yeah, you don't want to lay over here with your son. I know you love that rug. Mm-hmm. As it seems to be a little dead at the moment, we're just going to keep the reading sprints going. So we'll just read. And that's not a good one. Amy. You wanna hop up, Beezer? And you're just gonna stare over there and go, oh, thanks, I could eat that shit. No. Such a wasteful, mushy thing. So, how did everyone's books go? I finished one and picked up my second one that I started a while ago. Well, it looks like nobody's didn't get no goodbyes, but everybody left. Oh, we should call it at that. And hopefully y'all have fun with this on the replay where it starts out with some puppies. Good night. It should be ending. Let's see. I think it's stalled out.